Go live. And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode, another edition of the Kaizen live series. And tonight we're talking traffic secrets. How do you generate a lot of traffic for your offers? Traffic secrets. Yep. How do you generate a lot of traffic for your offers? That's what we're talking tonight with your one and only, of course. You know my name, Joseph Don. All right, enough said. I'm going to be delving into the matter sharp, fast, because we do not have time. Okay, so traffic is very important. And you know, we hear a lot of people these days, they tell you the what, the benefits of it. For example, it is great to have traffic. You cannot make money if you don't have traffic. You cannot do a lot in your business if you don't have traffic. You must always constantly be generating leads. We are all in the business of lead generation, yada. But you will seldom find people who are telling us how to actually do this. So, in the very short time we have tonight, I'm going to break down what traffic is. I'm going to show you types of traffic, and then I'm also going to show you different traffic generation strategies. Are you ready for me tonight? If you're ready, comment in the chat box. Ready. Are you ready tonight? If you're ready, comment ready. Are you ready? Great. Let us get started. So the first question is, what is traffic? What is traffic? So it's marketing speak, and a lot of marketers these days is traffic. Traffic is not go slow or hold up or a traffic jam. Now, that kind of defines what traffic is, but what traffic really means is people. Traffic means people. So when you hear people say you have to drive a lot of traffic, when they're talking about marketing and all that, what they mean is you have to get a lot of people to see your offer. You have to get a lot of people to see what you are selling. You have to get a lot of people to see your product or service. That is what traffic is. Okay, it's a marketing term. So generating traffic means that you are getting a lot of people to see what it is that you are selling. Write this down. The money in business is in the traffic and the quality of traffic that you generate. The money in business is in the amount and the quality of traffic that you generate. I'll take it one more time. The money in business is in the amount and the quality of traffic that you generate. So if you want to make a lot of money, especially in your online business, this pretty works very much for offline business as well, right? But if you want to make a lot of money in your online business, then you should be generating a lot of traffic. But not just a lot of traffic, you should be generating quality traffic. Let me give you an example. Now, if you're promoting an offer, let's say for 100,000 naira, it's one thing to generate traffic and another thing to generate quality traffic. So just generating mere traffic can be to go to a Facebook group meant for teenagers. And then you post your links there, you market to them, and you see a lot of people clicking on your links, joining your list, and all that. You have generated traffic, but you have not generated quality traffic. Are you following now? Good. You have generated traffic, but you have not generated quality traffic. So it's not just about generating traffic. In all your traffic generation, you have to make sure that you're generating quality traffic. So what is quality traffic, you may ask? Quality traffic will now refer to a large amount of people who are qualified enough to pay for what you are selling, right? To pay for your stuff. That is quality traffic. So a large amount of people who have both the financial power and the ability to make that decision to pay for whatever it is that you are selling. If you can get those people in their large numbers, you would have been said to have generated quality traffic. Are you following? Good stuff. So that is it basically. In all you're doing, make sure you're not just generating mere traffic. Make sure that you are actually generating quality traffic, because the success of your business, the money in the business, is both in the amount of traffic and the quality of traffic that you are generating. Now, that said, let us go into types of traffic. What are the different types of traffic? Now, I've classified this and I learned this from Russell Brunson. I recommend his book, Traffic Secrets, because he really just classified it into two types of traffic, right? And you can hear a lot of people giving different classifications. Of course, it's all carried. You can hear people say organic, paid, inorganic, just plenty things, right? But also really just broke it down into two. The first one is traffic that you own. Traffic that you own. And the second one is traffic that you either pay for or you borrow. Now, he didn't really add that, but I've added it as well. So traffic that you own, number one. Number two is traffic that you either pay for or traffic that you borrow. So let's start with the first one. What is traffic that you own? What is traffic that you own? So traffic that you own usually refers to your own traffic. That is to say, your email list, the people on your email list, your social media following, and all that. That is traffic that you own. Now, I do not really classify your social media following as traffic that you own, especially Instagram, Twitter. I don't classify them, even TikTok, basically any of these social platforms. I really don't classify them as traffic that you own. I believe that those people only convert into traffic that you own when you're able to move them off the platform into your email list or your WhatsApp lists. Not even all. And make sure I have the two of them. All right. We're able to move them into your email list, and your WhatsApp list. That is when you can convert them really into traffic that you own. Now, why is this? The term traffic that you own, something that I have, for example, I'm leasing this office space, right? This is something that, I'm leasing right now. The space is my own for the next 3 years, but it's not really my own, quote unquote, because I don't own the property. Now, if I want to move from this space tomorrow, next year, in 3 years, I'm moving with my table, I'm moving with my shelf, I'm moving with every other thing. Why? Because they are stuff that I own. But if I met these things here, then I would not move with it. Your social following is not what you own. Why? Because ideally, the owners of the platform own everything on the platform. You are just leasing it. You are just renting it. And they can decide to move mad any other day and take your account down. What do you do then? You have lost. So you see people say, I lost my account of over 150k followers. I lost my account of over 500k followers. Ubi Franklin recently lost his account of over 850k followers. Tunde Ednot at one time lost his account of 2.5 million followers. You can lose it. I have a personal experience I'm going to share with you. So, warning. Don't ever believe that your Instagram and Facebook and Twitter followers are traffic that you own. They are not. Those people can move mad and take you off anytime. So it happened to me in 2020. I've been building this brand, Bitcoin JD, on Instagram since 2019. And I used to post stuff about Bitcoin, crypto trading, got a few clients from there and all that. And then Instagram is moving mad in 2020 and banning fake Bitcoin and Forex accounts. And then they ban my account. I mean, I've literally been building a lot of people used to know me back then as Bitcoin JD. That was my handle. And then Instagram banned the account. I tried to apply, I tried to appeal. They will tell you to write your username and something and post like you're in EFCC custody. I did all that and I don't get the account back. I decided to start another account. I started another account. I grew the account to 1,000 followers. In 2 days, they took down the account again, banned it. I was pissed. I left Instagram for a couple weeks. I just let it be, But the thing that saved me was that, number one, I had a WhatsApp list. Number two, I had my email list. I had, my stuff on Telegram as well. So I had my traffic distributed in many places. And then the list that I really had that I know that I could never have lost was my WhatsApp list and my email list. I had both of them. So they banned me once, they banned me twice. Finally, I came back much later and I still have this account today, but I'm not even putting my 100% on it. Why? Because I could lose it anytime. So I'm always constantly trying to move people to traffic that I own, my email list, my WhatsApp list. Right now, I have 16,300 followers on Twitter-ish. But let me tell you my Twitter story as well. So it's October 2020, and the end SARS revolution is going on. People fighting against police and all form of military brutality. And then somebody uploads a video where this military man is flogging, harassing this civilian, and he says, "I will shoot you." He said, "No," he said, "I will kill you and nothing will happen." And then I just reacted with a teary emoji. I just put teary emoji and just retyped what he said. "I'll kill you and nothing will happen." As per, look at what this guy is saying. A few minutes into that, I see that Twitter has disabled my account. Why? That I'm threatening to kill somebody. How? I write them several mails. I do several appeals, trying to tell them that, "See, this is what happened. Check, it's a video I commented on." I get a reply weeks later that they have reviewed my comment, they have reviewed my appeal, and they have decided to permanently permanently suspend my account from Twitter. This is an account I've been building since like 2017. Permanently suspended it from Twitter. I started another account. I started growing it. I grew it to 1K. They suspended it again. So this is me now really thinking, this is after my life. I mean, there's nothing you want to tell me to convince me. This is really after my life. I waited a while again, and then a few weeks later, I came back on Twitter, and I've been able to build my following to like 16,300 followers in the last 1 year plus. But I still don't classify that one as traffic that I own. I'm always constantly trying to move them to my email list because that's the one I can truly control. I can literally take my list, move to another email service provider, take my list, move to another email. My WhatsApp list, same thing. I have the number, so I can literally move from WhatsApp to WhatsApp. All I need to do on my automation software is to always, maybe if I move to another WhatsApp, I'll send the general message and say, "Oh, actually move to this line now because of blah, 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 blah." Or I can convert those numbers and start sending them bulk SMSs. Either way, I have access to the people. Not like that on Instagram, not like that on Twitter, not like that on TikTok and all those other platforms. You can get banned. So in all you do, you should strive to have traffic that you own. You should strive to have traffic that you own. Okay, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about more on that in a bit. But let's move on. So the next thing I'd like to talk about is traffic that you buy or borrow. We'll look at the first one, traffic that you buy. What is buying traffic? Buying traffic simply means paying platforms or people to showcase your product or services to their audience. Paying platforms or people to showcase your products or services to their audience. That's what it means to buy traffic. So you can pay Facebook, you can pay Google, you can pay TikTok, you can pay LinkedIn, you can pay Snapchat. Here you can run ads on Spotify now and all that, or Boomplay, all that. You can pay all those platforms to put your product or your services in front of people. That is traffic that you buy. That means you're paying for them to supply you all these leads, traffic that you buy. You're using your money to exchange for traffic that you buy. Okay. Another thing on that traffic that I buy is I could pay influencers or micro influencers depending on the niche, depending on what you're trying to promote. Now, for example, you see people that are marketing Web3 projects a lot and crypto projects a lot. They don't use much of Facebook ads because Facebook somehow does not allow them to advertise. So they have to leverage influencer marketing. So depending on the kind of product per time, influencer marketing is a very powerful tool as well. Influencer marketing is a very powerful tool as well, depending on the kind of product per time. Now, the next kind of traffic is traffic that you borrow. Remember, I've talked about traffic that you own. I've talked about traffic that you pay for. Now, the next one I'm talking about is traffic that you borrow, traffic that you lease. And, this concept really has to do with building relationships with people who have huge amounts of traffic, who have big leads, who have huge following, and then leveraging on that relationship for them to put your offer in front of their own lists. So I've done this a lot. I've borrowed traffic from my friends, from my mentors. You see somebody like Emeka Nobis talk about me. You see somebody like Ronaldo Zamora send a mail to his list about a particular offer I'm pushing. You see my friends like Bruno, Tamilore, and all my guys, Emmanuel Abolo from time to time sending a mail about my offer to their list. That is traffic that you borrow. So based on those their mails, I now rake in sales and then get extra people to join my list. Traffic that you borrow. Okay, so we've talked about traffic that you own, we've talked about traffic that you buy, we've talked about traffic that you borrow. At the end of the day, the goal is this: to get a lot of people to see your offer. That is why we are learning about driving traffic. At the end of the goal is to get a lot of people to do what? To see your offer. So quickly, we are already short on time. I'm going to be talking about traffic generation strategies. What are different traffic generation strategies you can employ right now, today, to get a lot of people to see your offer, to generate a lot of traffic, to get that buying crowd? Because at the end of the day, remember I've said that the money in business is in the what? In the amount and the quality of your traffic. It's in the amount and the quality of the traffic that you're able to generate. So, what are different traffic generation strategies I can employ immediately today? The first one is, paid ads running to your direct offers. So what does it mean? I have a product I'm selling. I pay Facebook to directly show the product to the end consumers and get them to buy. I pay Facebook, maybe my ad budget is 5K per day, 10K per day, 20K per day, 50K per day, as the case may be. I know people that run ads of $100,000 per day. Yes. The idea is I want to get a lot of people to see this. So I pay these platforms. I pay this platform to put my stuff out, like directly. The second traffic generation strategy is the lead magnet strategy. The lead magnet strategy. What is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is typically something that you can give away for free to somebody in exchange for their contact details. Now, that exchange happens, with the consent that you can now reach out to them later and sell stuff to them or market to them. That is what a lead magnet is. So a lead magnet could be an ebook. A lead magnet could be a free video. A lead magnet could be a case study, as the case may be. A lead magnet could be a free 15 minutes consultation session, as the case may be. So for example, I want to promote my course, WhatsApp Millionaire Secrets. My lead magnet is a short 20 minutes training on how businesses can take advantage of WhatsApp to make more sales. Now, a lot of people, who click on the link to get my lead magnets, when they click on the link, it will tell them to put in their email address, their name, and their phone number. What have they done? They have given me their details. I can now market to them later. In exchange, they get access to that lead magnet. And at the end of the lead magnet, I'm pitching my course. That means I go from not just, randomly advertising to them, but I'm getting their contact details, and then, they are going to eventually get my course. If they don't get it at that point, I already have their email and phone numbers and name, so I can keep marketing to them via my emails. Another thing I can do with that email address and phone number I'm collecting is this: I can take that email address, those phone numbers, and I can upload it to Facebook. So what Facebook does is that Facebook will now help me target those particular people. As long as they're on Facebook or Instagram, they're going to target those particular people and keep showing them the offer. Now, the next thing are free webinars. Free webinars is a huge way to generate traffic. So basically, you're organizing a free webinar around something that you want to sell, and then you get a lot of people to join. A lot of people are joining, and at the end of the day, you have a lot of people. You can sell your stuff. Free webinars. Another one are Twitter thread. That's another one is a Twitter thread. Twitter thread. I've seen a lot of people. I've seen my friend Bruno Wogu. I've seen it work for myself. I've seen it work for my friend Tamilore. I've seen it work a lot of Francis. What do you do? Twitter threads are educational tweets, right? So it's called a thread because it's a line of thoughts that is split into different tweets with a call to action at the end. The call to action could either be to join WhatsApp list, to join email list, to check out your lead magnet, to buy your stuff and all that. See, if you can write, then find a way to always do Twitter threads from time to time. Number one, they help you grow your following on Twitter. Number two, in fact, I'm going to have a video on this on my channel. I'll probably share to the Facebook group as well, where we'll talk about how to generate traffic and make sales with Twitter, or how to grow your Twitter account, something around that. But threads are an effective tool for driving traffic and for growing your Twitter account. So you can check out my threads on Twitter. Check out Ronaldo Zamora's thread. Check out Francis Ole's threads. Check out Bruno's threads. You're going to see a pattern there. And you're going to see that once you know how to write something that people love, you will always get a lot of reach via your threads. I saw my friend Bruno Ogu's last thread did around 500,000 to 1 million impressions. Yeah, something like that. So threads can take your message far. If you're not leveraging on threads, you should start writing Twitter threads. Like, if you're watching this, like, I'm not on Twitter. This is 2022. Why are you not on Twitter? Go create an account. Okay, great. So the next one on my list right here are WhatsApp TV ads. That's another way to generate traffic. WhatsApp TV ads. Who are WhatsApp TVs, or what's a WhatsApp TV? A WhatsApp TV is technically a human being like you and I, but this person has been able to successfully get a lot of people to save his or her contact. So those people view his status or her status, and those people can buy what you are selling. Some people have 1,000 views, some people have 3,000 views, some people have 10,000 views, some people have up to 20,000 views on their WhatsApp status. So you can fish out these people, pay them. They charge anything from 3,000 naira to 15,000 naira. I think the highest person charges 15,000 naira. That's like 15,000 from 3,000 naira to 15,000 naira. That's what they charge, right? But they have good reach for the good ones, and then they have already built like a buying audience, an audience that trusts them, and active audience for the most of them, not all of them though, but for most of them. So WhatsApp TV, leverage WhatsApp TV. As I personally, I offer WhatsApp TV services. So if you need to advertise, maybe I'll link it somewhere here, or just find a way to reach me on WhatsApp and I'll give you my price. But yeah, I can promote your stuff on my WhatsApp status as long as you're not selling illegal stuff and sex related products. Yep. So the next one here is the leveraging strategy. How does this leveraging strategy work? It's simple. I'll explain to you in the barest minimum way, in the simplest way possible. So let's say you're organizing a class on WhatsApp, right? It's a free class holding in a WhatsApp group. Now, you get people to join that WhatsApp group, and anytime somebody joins the WhatsApp group, you're going to send the person a message and say, this is the flyer, this is the link, please help me post this on your status, right? If you're able to get 100 people to join, and those 100 people are able to share that and get extra 100 people to join, that's one, let's say one each at the very least, and those other people are willing to share it and get extra 100 people to join. So for your efforts of just bringing in 100 people, you'd have gotten an additional 200 more, and the case, and it can just keep going like that. It's a lot of work. That's what you do if you don't want to pay for, if you don't want to run a lot of paid ads. You use the leveraging strategy. If you're just starting out, I don't have money to pay for ads, leveraging strategy is perfect for you, but it involves a lot of work. That means you literally have to be sitting down and looking at people that are joining, and then giving them that flyer and the link to keep reposting. So for an effort, let's say they even bring 2 people or 3 people each, because most times they bring more than 2 people. Let's say they bring, you do like you get initial 100 people, and let's say 50% of that 100, that is 50 people agree to repost the link, and they post it, and they bring 2 people each, you have gotten extra 100. Now let's say 50% of that 100 again, and just like that, you can get a lot of people to keep seeing your offer. That is the leveraging strategy. It can pretty much work for anything, right? But I just gave you the one that works for teaching on WhatsApp group and all that. You can literally look for any offer you're pushing. Just know how to creatively apply it. You can offer incentives as well because humans are moved by incentives. So, for example, if you share this and you're able to get 5 people to join, I'm going to give you this ebook that I wrote worth blah 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 amount. Now, note that I say this ebook that I wrote, not this ebook, because I see what a lot of people do today, and that's nonsense. You take ebooks, paid ebooks from renowned authors. People use their sweat and blood to write something, and and publish it for sale, and then you buy it somehow and you're distributing it. Yeah, content distributor. Clap for yourself. That's plagiarism, and it's not cool. And you don't understand it until you write your own book, until you record your own course, and instead of people distributing it as bonus, lead magnet bonus, your hard your is it hard earned now, or something you did with your sweat and blood. Somebody's distributing as bonus. Bonus kill you there. Stop that nonsense. Don't do that nonsense again. All right, good. So you can incentivize them, right? All right, that's the last thing I wrote. Now, I said rather, the last traffic generation strategy here is the Dream 100 strategy. You see that Russell Brunson talks about it a lot. The Dream 100 strategy. Now, how does that work exactly? So the Dream 100 strategy works by identifying the top 100 people in your industry. The top 100 people in your industry. 100 people that have your ideal audience, that have your target audience, right? And then finding a way to connect with them and leveraging on their audience. That's a Dream 100 strategy. It's strategic. I advise you go read Russell Brunson's book, Traffic Secrets. But here's how it works. So you can get into those circles by paying for their stuff. So you pay for their stuff, right? If for somebody to be in the Dream 100, that means the person is kind of a big deal. So you don't just get to them ordinarily unless you have already built some good fortune for yourself and your work, make way for you. But if not, number one, you want to pay for their stuff. Number one, you want to see how to be of value to them. That means to volunteer for their stuff or to serve them, right? Number three, you want to, find a way where both of you can work together and how it benefits them a lot. Because they don't just do things like that. So what Russell Brunson did one time, first off, he paid for, he sponsored Tony Robbins and Dean Gracios's program, and then I think he was one of their major financial partners and all that. So next thing he did to promote his book was to get Tony Robbins to do like an ad for him. Now, on that ad, he offered Tony Robbins 70% of whatever sale they make. But that's not all. Here's what he did. He said Tony Robbins should give him access to his ad account. Tony Robbins doesn't have to do any work. He'll write the copy. He'll do everything. He'll fund the ad account with his own money. And Tony Robbins still gets to keep 70% of that money. But what Russell is doing with that is that Russell is leveraging on Tony Robbins' trust, right? Russell Brunson is leveraging on Tony Robbins' audience, and then he's going to have back-end offers as well. So it's not just the book, but he'll now have back-end offer, a coaching program, ClickFunnels, and all that. That's how he employs that Dream 100 strategy. And I've tried it myself. Now, I didn't necessarily have to run ads from them. I gave them good offers like that, and they were willingly promoting my stuff. My mentor, Ronaldo Zamora, did that too when he was starting out. So he wrote this book. He now emailed this guy. He's an American, by the way. He emailed the guy, and he sent the guy the book, and the guy read the book and said, "Wow, I love the book, but I'll take 70% of the royalties." Ronald said, "Why not?" So Ronald set up everything, the sales page and everything, and the guy emailed his list, sending them a link. He linked it to the guy's PayPal, all right? And Ronaldo got $2,000 out of that deal, $2,000 that he did not have before. So it was quite kind of a big deal. It was kind of a big deal. So I think it was an 80-20 deal rather. So that book that first time made like $10,000. Ronald kept $2,000, while the other guy kept $2,000. I cannot really remember his name right now, but that's a strategy you can leverage as well. So I've talked about different strategies. I've talked about the paid ads, which is a direct offer. I've talked about lead magnet strategy. I've talked about writing Twitter threads. I've talked about free webinars. I've talked about leveraging, I've talked about WhatsApp TVs, and now I've talked about the Dream 100 strategy. I hope you have learned a thing or two from this very short training, from this very short episode of the Kaizen Live series. I will see you in another episode. We'll have these episodes every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. thereabout. Don't miss next Thursday's own because it's gonna be a banger. Thank you very much for your audience tonight. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself and cheers, people. Good night.